Alone in the Dark, How to Escape the Sunken Temple and Find the Sacrificial Dagger. The new reboot of Alone in the Dark is here, but the game still has a lot of old school survival horror flavor, which means a lot of puzzles, secrets, and other mysteries to unravel. But don't worry, we here at KFT are here to guide you past the tricky bits. Warning, the following article contains minor spoilers for Alone in the Dark. One of the most elaborate puzzle sequences you'll face in Alone in the Dark involves finding a sacrificial dagger within an elaborate Egyptian sunken temple. This section of game almost feels like a Zelda dungeon, with multiple interlocking puzzles that can be a bit overwhelming, but don't worry, we've got you covered. Scroll on down for the walkthrough. First, you need to get into the sunken temple. Once you begin the Egyptian sequence, head forward into the open area in the desert. There's a hole leading down into the sunken temple. Head a bit further to an abandoned campground. Grab the rope here. Head back to where the hole in the ground is. Attach the rope to one of the monoliths. Now you can lower yourself down into the temple. You'll now find yourself in a long rectangular open chamber with a large statue to the south end of it. Doors lead out of the chamber to several stories of passages and walkways that overlook the chamber. Pull the lever next to the large statue, and then, again, orienting your mental map so the statue is on the south end of the chamber, go through the door that opens on the east side of the chamber. Pulling the lever also lights up some laser beams and summons some annoying flying enemies to the chamber. Pick off the flying enemies with your pistol or they'll hound you. Follow the path to the eastern door until you come to a small chamber with a glowing blue chest. Grab the horizon lens from the chest, then pull the lever on the opposite side of the room. Place the lens in the statue, mount in the middle of the room. You can now move this statue and redirect the blue laser using the lens. Direct it toward the blue eye shape and the door forward will open. Move forward up the stairs until you reach a diverging path, and head left. You'll find another statue you can use to redirect another laser. Point your beam toward the northwest corner of the chamber. You'll see a hole in the lattice covering the second floor walkway and another blue eye shape. Aim your laser at that and a door on the other, west, side of the main chamber on will open. Pro tip, you can use the lasers to kill the flying enemies in the chamber if you want to save some ammo. Head north and around to the second floor western walkway where the door you just opened is located. Go through the door and head down the stairs. You'll eventually come to a branching path. Head right and break down the wooden barrier with your melee weapon and you'll find yourself in another small chamber with a chest. Pull the switch and redirect the laser at the chest. Grab the star lens. Head back up to the second floor walkway, then to the north side of the chamber where there's another statue waiting for a lens. Put the star lens in, then redirect the laser all the way from the north to the south of the chamber, and open up another door next to the statue. Head back down to ground level and go through the door you just opened. Warning, a couple enemies will come out of the door. As you head down the passage, there will be a flimsy wooden door to your right. Break through it with your melee weapon. Pull the switch in the small chamber and redirect the laser through the hole in the wall. After that, return to the passage and move further down. You arrive in another small chamber, where you'll have to redirect the laser a second time to open another chest. Inside you'll find the underworld lens. Okay, now you have to head all the way back up to the second floor western walkway. There's another statue here waiting for a lens. Redirect the laser to point at the blue circle on the side of the statue's crown. Head back to the two other lenses on the north and east sides of the chamber and redirect them at the statue's crown as well. Now, while still on the second floor, head to the south end of the chamber and up the stairs. You should be able to find your way into the statue's crown, which has another laser redirecting statue in it. Now shine the beam toward the glowing blue point on the floor. Oh. That set off something. Exit the statue's crown, then hang a right and crawl under some fallen rubble. You're going to have to run back down the ground level. Although a lot of doors will now be blocked off, just follow the path provided to you. There are a number of enemies in your way now, but don't waste your ammo on most of them. Just dodge past them and keep running if you can. Finally, once you've made it back to the ground floor alive, interact with a hidden compartment that's open and grab a couple of key items, including the Sacrificial Dagger. Phew, and there you go, one of the more involved sections of the game is now behind you. You're starting to get close to the end of the game.